ChatGPT, Gemini, and Google search. So welcome to the calm after the storm. We got loads and loads of snow, you guys. Now, I did promise to do donuts with the Super Impreza today. However, today is someone's birthday, so that car is in another town right now until later. So stay tuned for Super Impreza donuts, not today. Alright, let's roll out. Hi, welcome. Just gonna put my gloves on because the steering wheel's a little nippy. You're gonna take overdrive off. But I don't need 4x4 right now. Something I will show you guys, if I remember, is a snowman with the pylon on its head. A really big snowman. So I'll try to remember when I get to that area of the city. Guys, double tap, smash the like or good. That's my call to action today. You'll notice how this beautiful, fluffy, packy snow just landed on the tree branches and rested and stayed there. So we have beautiful umbrella trees with snow dipped all over it. Beautiful view, guys. It's art in the making. Your surroundings you're seeing. Hello, Matt. Yeah, much better. It's 0 degrees right now, Celsius. So they've been cleared completely to the bone. Well, almost. There's little bits. It's tolerable. And they've been salted because we're on city water, not a well system here in Halifax. Hi everyone, double tap. Smash like or good. That's my call to action today. Do that right now. You can do it. Yeah, really nice. It wasn't too bad for us to clean up today because we got out around midnight last night. I think before Kevin Yellow got on, and did quite a bit of it except for the snow blower. So it was a little less daunting today. I do have to go to the other property right now and see if maybe a neighbor cleared out my half, since I diligently and nicely do there sometimes. If not, I'll do there, and I'll have to do the back deck or get Dad to do it, see what the backyard looks like. A whole bunch of life skills things to do with Dad. But right now I can't read chat, so moderators got you. Talk amongst yourself if you like. I'll check in a few minutes. And we are gonna stop by. I'll show you guys a snowman that I saw someone build with a pylon on its head. It's a really good snowman. I would like to build one for you guys soon. We'll see. And update on the Super Impreza donuts. That vehicle got taken for a birthday today. Someone turned 82. We sent in edible arrangements and a balloon. But that's why we're in the Jeep right now, not doing donuts in the Subaru. And to be honest, if I go, that parking lot is probably going to be bare. I'm seeing commercial parking lots bare as a bone right now. So the guys and girls were working overtime and got this all cleared up. There's Helen. Hello. Double tap, guys. Smash that like or good. Everyone type in the chat as much as you can. Hit the emojis as much as you can. Slams good stuff in the algorithm. So yeah, enjoy the drive for now. Some of you guys see this, some of you don't. Some of you haven't, some of you may never. Hi everyone, welcome. You guys can also type in the chat any questions you have. How are things, good or bad? What did you do yesterday, today? What are you doing tomorrow? I will check all the chat in a bit. Roads are clear. Yeah, Helen, they're surprisingly awesome. So it was 0 a second ago. It's -1 Celsius. We're driving northbound right now. So just enough for this slick, shiny to freeze. A lot of these people don't have the correct tires on. Different other ailments in safety inspection. However, we're driving all-terrain tires on this vehicle. 17-inch wheels. They used to put 16s or 17s in old pickups that had the clamp-on RV attachment back in like the 60s and 70s. So 16, 17-inch range is really, really fair for weather like this, or as you saw the weather yesterday. Can't see if someone's crossing here or what. And up to 21 inches, really nice. I think that's what used to be on the Denali's that I had. We had a 14 and an 18 Sierra Denali. One was white diamond tricoat, one was summit white. The summit white was sick. It had a butterscotch interior. They're sick, period. They have a locking drop shaft, leather wrapped, heated steering wheel, heated air conditioned seats. It's amazing the amount of headlights and taillights I'm seeing out right now. Guys, just when you turn your vehicle on, turn all the lights on and just walk around the vehicle. You're supposed to walk around your vehicle before you drive it, period. Make sure you don't back or drive over anything. I like that little Hyundai in front of us. I like the color of it too. It's cute little thing. It'd be good in a manual. Cars like that are only good small cars if they're 5 or 6 speed. Older models would be 4 speed. Hide the deal. So Buddy was speeding, you guys. He's flying down there speeding. There's Tommy. Hey, Tommy. Tommy, if you go to the live that uploaded today, that we did last night, we delivered a size 11 pair of new boots to a homeless person at the Salvation Army. They treated us like royalty, too. They cleaned the snow off the Jeep, shoveled us out. There's a guy named Dean from Hawaii and Hollywood. He's going to allow us to interview him one day. So that was pretty cool. That's who got the boots. We did donuts yesterday too. And thanks for grabbing that, Tommy. It's crazy to see that snow. I know. You should see it at the Canadian Tire parking lot. It's like 30 feet tall. Maybe I'll do like skip in on a live or do a short of it one day. I gotta take care of the weeds and the flower beds this weekend. Oh my goodness, lucky you. Must be nice. Get your fingers all soiled up. Yeah, I can't deal with anything with Chad, Tommy, so thank you. I have to drive. Alright, we're coming up in a few minutes to where the snowman is at, so if I can catch the driveway of this apartment building quick, I'll pull in and show you guys. It's just amazing. I might have to pull up this video and screenshot it later rather than interrupt your guys' live right now, so I can do a post. Thank you, Tommy. So, yeah, what I usually do is a lot of philanthropy work, and I don't share it with people. I keep it to myself, but I'm inspired by Hollywood Stream Sniper when he does stuff for people, and I understand how much the world needs to understand and share that knack, and I'm not going to hide it much longer. But yeah, it was a hidden philanthropy thing that I did in multiple different areas that I would help people with. Not just homeless, people who have homes that are just not doing that well too. But last night was the shelter. Oh, a snowman. Yes, I'm going to take my gloves off to get out for this one. And I don't want to miss it either. So the person behind me isn't going to like this, but I'll just put my blinker on and try to find it. It's really dark over here where I'm going to show you, so I got to judge the driveway somehow. And then it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to get back out of it. Alright, where's the snowman? Okay, I see him. Just a sec, guys. Like I said, the person behind me isn't going to like me. But, piss on it. Alright. Woo! We better go in 4 low here. Did you see that spin out? Alright, we're in 4 low, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Double tap, smash like or good. We're on private property right now of an apartment building, and I'm going to show you guys something. There we go. Hi, guys. Alright, you ready for this? He's pretty cool. A lot of work went into him, too. So there's a snowman, guys. Look at him. He does need a carrot for a nose. Looks like they tried to make him there. And there's another ball maybe they couldn't lift or something, but that's him. It's Mr. Snowman. If anyone wants to come up with a name for him, that's fine. So you can name him. I have some carrots at the house. He needs a nose. So maybe one day we'll stop by and give a nose, or we'll save the carrots for our snowman. Isn't that cool? A pylon head. That's hilarious. So yeah, there's our snowman, guys. So, everyone, smash like or good. Double tap. That is our snowman. Yeah, classic carrot nose. So if I came from the property in this direction, there's no turning in here right there. So I'd like throw the carrot in the Jeep, and then maybe another time we could throw it in his nose. He should have a scarf on too. Snowmen have scarves, guys. Corn pop pipe and a button nose, 2 eyes made out of coal. I think that's a song. So I don't have a pipe or coal, but I do have a carrot. I don't know if I have a scarf that I want to give up. Honestly, I donate stuff all the time, but I kind of like the scarves I have right now. Yep, that's the snowman. So we're going to move along. Keep you on him for a minute though. It's Mr. Snowman. Here we are, guys. Our Wrangler Unlimited X. Yeah, the cone head. Everyone rewind and see that if you missed it. So I saw that the other day, and I was like, that's just for the community. I have to have that. So we got her. Whew. And I'll have to go back, like I said, another day and screen capture that for a post. Slip it out of the video. Most of you are welcome to take whatever you want from my stuff. There is someone who asked permission when they did a member sticker for the mods ones for me. Alright, so we did some slide out here. Let's see if I can comfortably turn around or just back out. I think I'm going to back out. I didn't like that slide coming in. So we're in 4 low, guys, because we fishtail coming in here. It's not cleaned up, as you can see, to the quality of other commercial properties that I do see in the city right now. Alright, just look. Alright, I'm glad I could share that with y'all. Let's put it back out of 4 low. So we're in dry pavement now. And I can't recharge for a few minutes. Really bad drivers, you guys. Someone just pulled out in front of someone. Someone was speeding out of nowhere down Schmuckta earlier. It's a really bad intersection. A family member got in a head-on collision in this Jeep, actually, and survived in that intersection back 10 minutes ago. It was horrible. This Jeep almost killed. Our friend's daughter was driving a Honda and she was turning left while this Jeep was going straight. Our Jeep. Yeah, it was really, really bad. It was really traumatic. There, we got out of there fine. In the exact intersection, yes. Yeah. So we were driving a minute ago east, and the Jeep was actually driving south. The other person was driving north. Same intersection, different part of the intersection though. Different direction. So same deal. I'll get in the house and then come back out and get the phone, y'all. Take me a minute to get you guys in the tripod as well once we get in. But I'm not going to repeat that. You guys know the deal now. Skateboards, woo! I can't wait till it's spring and summer. You're going to get to see a sidewalk or bicycle plow here. He's doing the bike lane right now. So you're going to get, there's 2 of them. You're going to get a really up close view of what one of those look like. There he is. So he does the bike lane. There's sidewalk plow too. Here's your bike lane, guys. They've got a little different of a plow system. Beeping at the other buddy or something. I don't know what's going on here. I can't go yet though, guys. Here we go. And let's check the front. See if there's any work for me to do. And it appears that our neighbor shoveled for me. So that's super. Bless their heart, they even used my shovel. I can tell it was moved. So I gotta go adjust the shovel back. Just a sec. Hopefully no one wants to turn up this street because they're not getting enough of it. I'm not letting them sideswipe. They ripped mirrors off and everything on this street in front of the house. Done and clear, and I'm really happy about that because there was renters there and they weren't shoveling. I had to do it every time because there was dogs and a baby, and yeah, hi neighbor. So this gentleman's from New Brunswick and he's in the military, or he's in the Navy, and he does go away to work quite a lot. But because the renters just left, he's in there renovating and having cleaners in and things like that. So it's really great that he got that shoveled for me. Huge, huge. Usually we have until 4 hours after it stops or we could get fined. Hero time space. In a world where hero time space comes into the channel. Making dinner. Have a great day. Awesome. Perfect. I heard a commercial locally the other day. It might have been for a muffler store or eyeglasses. I forget what it was actually. I meant to remember to tell you. But they did sort of what you do, hero, in a world. And honestly, you definitely would have done a better job in that commercial. For sure. Everyone double tap, smash like. We're good. That's my call to action for today. We'll do this Super Impreza donuts another time. That vehicle's in another town for an 82-year-old's birthday. So I know I promised that maybe today, but I can't follow through with that. Plus, a lot of the commercial parking lots, except the one with the snowman we were just in, rewind a couple minutes, you'll see a snowman. That parking lot wasn't bare, but most of them are, so I can't really do donuts. We do have Tim Hortons. I tend to drink French vanilla cappuccino. And another family member usually has a tea with no sugar due to diabetes. But no Tim's right now. Alrighty. There's a good chance when I get around the back of the block that I may need 4 low to get in the driveway. I did shovel a little bit last night, but then there was more after that. So we'll see what's up. This used to be an old donair pizza shop. I used to shop at Tellini's. They've changed owners and names. It was a 6-year heavy-duty diesel. If you see HD next to Sierra, it's a diesel. HD is diesel. Heavy-duty. So you guys know. Yeah, Tommy, gotcha. I can't read chat. I can really only see blues when I drive. Alright, let's go 4 low just in case. And remember, just have your vehicle moving. It won't go in park. And it goes better while it's moving into your 4x4 status. Alrighty, not too bad. I should be able to flip in here. This jerk next door that helped shovel the front shoveled snow where I don't want it in the back. So there is some work to do here. Okay, I'm gonna tidy that up first. Yeah, I'm Brad Marchand. So the military who owns next door, the renters that just left, one of the people just graduated from St. Mary's University, and a Marchand Homes truck pulled up to take down some old rickety fence that they had up here. So we don't really have a lot of Nathan McKinnon is from here too. A lot of people My dad was a hockey player, played for Canada Post, he was a captain. Alright, I gotta tidy up this little bit here, guys, just a sec. There's two corners that I have to have clear because the clothesline post and to the left to get in and out, so just a sec. The funny thing about snow prints is I can definitely tell someone was on the property. It came right up the back deck. Maybe they were looking to shovel or something for money. Hi everyone. So we're going to take the lobster set in blue bags in my person. Yeah, whoever it was stomping all over the deck. It makes it harder to shovel it. Shoveled some of it last night, but there's people bumming to shovel, I think. How's everyone doing? Catch up on chat. Hi everyone. This is St. Catharines, no, Halifax. Upcoming snowman stream sounds fun. Soon as tough snow shoveling the night. Thanks, Tommy. Okay, here we shoveled for now. I just can't have anything around this clothesline. People are shoveling stuff on it and plowing it. Next thing you'll know, there'll be no pull, it'll fall over. So I shoveled down here in the front and the sides. I have to do right here still. And someone was on the deck. Those aren't my footprints. So someone was up here. Hi everyone. Jeep was pretty salty. We did take that through the car wash the other day. Hi, Crispy. Yeah, more snow. How's everyone doing? So sweaty. A little bit of air feels good. Yeah, it is. It's 0 or -1. So I'm sweating buckets. Literally. I need to check the mailbox. That's the first thing I need to do. So let's go do that. Oh, there's Toaster. Hi, Giga. So the military guy did shovel in the front. Decided to do the back though. Toaster. It was really good to pull up and not have to do the front. Make sure this heat is turned down a little bit, and we'll get you guys in a gimbal. 0x gimbal tripod. Okay, be careful, Giga. Hey, CT. Welcome. If you rewind, you'll see a snowman that we went by and saw about 20 minutes ago. There's a pylon on its head. We were going to do donuts in a Super Impreza, but the vehicle's gone to an 82-year-old's birthday. Hi, Brian. bucket has to go down the basement. We'll take that down in a minute. Some woolly bags. I need to go upstairs and check on Dad next. That's what I'm doing. So the next thing I need to do is start laundry for that. These are my snow pants I was wearing. Very warm and waterproof. That's what we're doing. Hit that like button. Yeah, do that. Bring it in here. I'm gonna run a load of laundry. Got darks to do. I'll need to do white soon too. Do that strawberry daiquiri soon, guys. And we do that, I will wear white. White is trending from the Backstreet Boys. Latest concert there recently. Concert, whatever they did. Hi, everyone, welcome. Smash that like double time. So what I'm doing is just making sure the pajama things are tied so they don't get stuck. It can be problematic for the washer and the dryer. Hi, Michael. Welcome. If you rewind about a half hour, you'll see a snowman with a pylon on his head. It's pretty cool. You go to last night's live that process today, you'll see we gave away size 11 boots to someone at a homeless shelter named Dean. He was in Hawaii in Hollywood, but now he's on the East Coast in Hollywood. And we'll go down and interview him one time. He agreed to that, so we will do an interview with Dean one day. And True, visiting mom. Okay, awesome. True is awesome. That's where half of my family is from. It's where my grandparents are buried. That's my grandparents. Where my mother went to teacher's college, Dad went to agricultural college. Dad's a plant science technician. Alright. Yep, Dad grew up on Brunswick Street. Here's a beautiful white and black Victorian looking home. 220 Brunswick, I think, or something like that. And that was our property. Aunt Ruby and Glavard used to own the KFC in Glasgow as well. We are all members, all of them, of the Trail Golf Course, the Curling Club. Grampy was a Legionnaire member of the Legion. He was a gunner in the Royal Canadian Air Force. Yeah, never-ending chores. It's so true. And if you don't stop, it will never stop. You have to take downtime sometimes. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for sharing that you're in Truro. It's awesome. I do have to make a trip up there in the spring and put some flowers on my grandparents' grave, clean off any moss and things. Clean up Dad's tiny little mess. He was supposed to cook garlic, but he didn't. So we'll figure that out. Not stuck at Walmart. No, that's great. So you had some time off during the storm. So guys, before we do the strawberry daiquiri lesson, I will do a post to let you know when it's coming out. But that will be a white party, little mini white party strawberry daiquiri lesson. Neighbors are cooking something with spices or curry or something, and every day it's stinking up this cover. It's coming through somehow. I really like spices and curry, but you know, I do my baking cover. It smells gross. Get those doors open to air it out for a minute. Just replenishing some granola bars for snacks for my dad. Hard work, I wish I had one like that. Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, the deal. You're such a sweetheart. Yeah, just fucking stink coming from my next door. Oof. It's horrible, guys. It was like animal poop or something. It's horrible. Alright, let's take these bags down. And the lobster kit. Okay, you can just smell the stench as soon as you come down. Yeah. Walter to come in and put up some insulation and fill there so we don't have that Stop making the model after they leave Susan. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. There's a 70 something model. Late 70s. We love Crispy's little innuendos and jokes. Crispy, you can type your website in the chat. Just type something before or after it. Give me something to tap on to pin. Otherwise it's going to mute and I'll have to restart the phone. But if you want to put it in, I'll pin it. Dad's later died and took one. Okay, yeah, just type like a word or an emoji in front or at the end so I have something to put my finger on. Or I can't pin it. It'll lock me out of the meeting. Michael, you have a great evening too. Thanks for popping in. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we've done an hour and 10 minutes, guys. Good job. That time flew. Make sure you guys rewind a half hour or so and see that snowman. It's a snowman with a pylon on its head. You also see him almost got in a head-on collision and then someone else pulled out in front of someone else and almost got T-boned. If anything ever happens on a live, guys, I'll probably shut it down and do a personal video. Depends on your situation. Yeah, we do. We love comedy in here, education. We love fashion. So the next thing I need to do when I go up is to take a frying pan out and dump it. And wash that stuff up. I didn't cook his burgers last night, so we're going to have to get them rolling. He's going to have to take his meds, clean his teeth, and shower. Did you? Okay, cool. And it's really cool. He's really neat. He needs a carrot nose, though. And when I leave this property, I can't turn in from this direction. So we could take the carrot along and do it like another time. But I have 2 carrots left from the last time I did vegetables, so we'll save one for our snowman that we do. We'll do a snowman. Get a load of laundry. It dries in the wash. Dry the dryer in a little bit. Once it's done, you done leave the dishwasher too. Hi everyone, welcome. Smash like, double tap. Yeah, for sure. But yesterday he preferred to have muffins and granola bars. He had a real pig out session during the storm. Roll back upstairs. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm going to air that cupboard out a little bit more. Stink from next door here. It's not appealing. pour a little hot water in, loosen up the oil grease. Be right back. Had some veggies that went everything in my fridge sinks, and I used bleach soaking and plastic tucked in the sinky. Yeah, and you can use baking soda, so get a carton of it and just open it up, or put some in a bowl and put it in. Also, you can get in a lemon, squeeze a bit in a bowl, put it in the fridge. Sucks up impurities. Just like that. Put a dirty cup in there. So it's gonna go back in the wash. Right outside of this one church town, there's a old dirt road and a whole lot of nothing got a deed to the land but a name. This is God's country. We turn the dirt, big brown outside. Lot of nothing. This is why they call it God's country. I saw the light in the sunrise in the 40 and the Honey River side. Baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs went in. Sing by the sound of the wind-found Dixie whistle and the wind that'll get you heaven-bound. Pablo went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around since God's country. Yeah. There's the deal again. Alright. So here's the carrot that we could stick in for his nose. So anyone who wasn't here, we saw a snowman with a pylon on his head, but he needs a nose, so we could stick this on it. Yeah, Windex. So I like to use green mark, but there was a while there it wasn't available and it got really used to the Windex. But yeah, I clean toilets with Windex besides the toilet cleaner too. And counters, fridge, windows. Stovetop. I also do railings, door handles. Definitely get down in here good since they're stinking the house up so bad over there. So good job, guys. You guys helped out. You and Tommy, a few of you helped out with some viewers that weren't very enjoyable tonight. A few of them. We have 8 million to go through, guys, so we don't worry about a couple. First thing I did when I came home is turn off the Bassani hood fan, range fan there. Otherwise you guys won't be able to hear very well. Yeah, so that'd be a good carrot for that snowman, I think. For his nose, and we'll put it this way, sticking out with the raw cut off green piece. It'll be spectacular. Go up and get my dad up for sure this time. Spend a few minutes. Okie dokie. So Dad is up. Hi Tommy, welcome back. So we're gonna cook burgers next, guys. So because he didn't cook them, we're not going to waste the steak that was down from the freezer today. We're going to have him cook that tomorrow, so we won't need to take anything else down for tomorrow. We definitely need an iced tea in a minute. After all that shoveling and videoing the snowman, we'll be thirsty. So we'll get our butter in the pan. Have the pan on about 7, so 3/4 high. So I just put a cloth back. These are medium ground chuck burger raw. The patties are already pretty around it. Let me just slam them in. So we need some salt. And we need some pepper. And we'll switch it up and do garlic salt this time. Tomato powder, garlic powder. Sunflowers, beef, sliced medium. These get the keys to my Jeep. I think you were around on my birthday, Jason, weren't you? Welcome back. Now we get some lovely buns. We're going to turn these down. It's going to take Dad like an hour to have a shower. He's probably get showered something. So we're going to add a little tiny bit of water. I like it medium well, so no pink or any red in it, but not burnt. I could eat it burnt, but I prefer it closer to burnt than uncooked and bloody. How about you, Tommy? What's your preference? Cool. And where are you from, Jason? We're in Canada. Some of the mods here are from US, Canada. We have viewers, Russia, Germany, Japan, China, Australia, Malaysia, all over. And mods, make sure you click the three dots and go all messages. If you're on PC, hit live chat. You find out you don't season your food well. Yes, I do. I do season them well. Sure do. So we'll let that simmer on 4 for a little bit. And I need to check on Dad to make sure he's moving along with those things. So let's finish up together, okay? Okay. I need you to take your pills at say Thursday and finish your water. Okay, and then clean your dentures, brush your teeth, shave and shower. Put your clothes in the laundry basket when you're done and clean the tub and rinse it. Okay. Yes, hello, sir. I'll tell him you said hi in a few minutes for me. How's that? What's everyone doing? What'd you do yesterday? What's good? What's bad? As far as Ashley would say, what's really good? Seven again. Cook it for a few minutes. And then turn it back down to simmer for a bit because Dad's going to be a little while. Misbehaving. Hey, love you two so much. And I saw Jess was on today at the cafe, so I'll try to pop in there a little bit more in the daytimes. Say hi to her again. Now, if you rewind about 45 minutes, you'll see a snowman with a pylon, but I'll do a post one day with that too if you miss it or can't go rewind right now. Oh, that's awesome, Connected. Good to hear. It's really nice. My leftover bacon wrapped hot dogs for lunch today. Crispy, of course. And it's funny, I think Alex didn't know what I meant by pogo. The pogo stick, so it's a hot dog battered on a stick. Cosmo scene. Alright, we're gonna let those burgers cook for a few minutes, guys. There we go. You can see all the seasoning in there. You can smell it. Yeah, it's exactly like a corn dog. Yeah. It's like corn dog batter on it and corn dogs on sticks. Yes. I've never had a bacon wrapped hot dog though before, crispy. So that's really interesting. Alrighty. So Dad should be getting in the shower without any delay now. Next till we go up, I'll need my hoodie on. We'll turn the heat up a little bit in here. Bacon wrap hot dogs are all over the States. Okay. Interesting. I really need to try that or do it at home. So I guess I would cook the bacon a little bit first, cook the dog, and then I wonder how it attaches. Is it like toothpicks, or how do they get the bacon to stay around the dog, I wonder. I can research it though. That's okay. So guys, what you see is one bag of ice skates hanging there, and that's reminding me we need to go down to the Oval one day, show you guys the outdoor skating rink that we have here in Halifax. You wrap it while both are uncooked. Okay, so it just sticks with the bacon fat. That makes sense. Friend's wife made them, and I've been hooked. I wrapped my raw bacon around the dog and baked it in the oven. Okay. So like maybe 350 or something for 10 minutes or something, I imagine. Wouldn't take too long. Or just until you can see that the bacon is to the level of crispiness that you like. Crispy. I definitely like crispy bacon. I don't like slimy uncooked. I like to lay it out flat, not it being a ball and like little pockets of fat uncooked. So, yeah, if you guys are just joining, make sure you rewind probably about 40 minutes now and see the snowman. There's a snowman with a pylon on its head. He needs a carrot nose soon. Makes like a bacon tunnel around it. Did till it was to the point of done. You like, okay, crispy bacon for the win. Crispy's so freaking awesome. So much fun. Tommy, you're a ball of joy too. You know this. It's getting too late at night when we're done here tonight to drop 2 bamboo pillows in pillowcases in bags, clear bags, down to the homeless shelter, but we will do that soon. I do have a wide format video I need to do, and we'll do strawberry daiquiris as soon as possible, but I will do a post to let you know that. Probably be the snowman post when I process this. It takes 12 to 24 hours from when we end, and I'll pull out the snowman pic and put it up as a post and let you guys know the date of the next intensive bartending training lesson. I think it's number 7, 6 or 7, one or the other. You're welcome. 300 for 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't want to be too high. 300 sounds fair. I also need to get my summer stuff out of this bottom thing one day, because I need the container to pack away some odds and ends of Christmas stuff at the other property. I haven't had a chance, besides the tree down, to get that stuff packed off and away and in the garage. Bamboos and pillows are nice. I use bamboo toilet paper. Okay. I use Whitebees and they go in the garbage. I haven't put anything down the toilet in 8 years in regards of toilet paper. I'm actually sensitive to the chemicals that are in the toilet paper, but interesting you use bamboo toilet paper. I will have to check that out. If I do, it will still go in the garbage, not down the plumbing. I just saw in the Dominican Republic people throwing garbage, clothes, a lot of things in lakes and rivers, and it's terrible to even shower in that water, let alone you're not supposed to drink it. People need to clean their dentures, brush their teeth, things like that, so you're not really supposed to in disease, dysentery, garbage water. So let's go turn this heat up now and get my hoodie on. No, it's not. At this property's tickety boo. It's all brand new stuff, but the other property that plumber canceled for last weekend maybe will be this weekend. We'll see. Definitely let you know when things are better with that. Hello? You forgot your shaving bag. So I need you to clean your dentures, brush your teeth, shave and shower. Your dirty clothes go in the bin. You need to clean and rinse the tub when you're done. Alright, what's on? We got Olympics. Oh, it's men's snowboarding. Snowboard cross. It's pretty cool. We're gonna do shadow art one day too, guys. I really like, when I was in school, I had an artist come into the school and she put a piece of paper on the wall and cast a light and then charcoaled or shadowed our pictures, and I really enjoyed that. And there's some lighting I had one day. It set off a beautiful reflection on the wall, so I'd like to do that one day. Dude, wipes expensive. Yeah, I buy them by the Pampers by the multi-box on Amazon, or else just get them when they're on sale, or even the no-name ones. It's like $3.99 a pack, but if you get like the big pack, I forget what the price is. Guap, hey! So Guap, rewind 40 minutes. You'll see a snowman with a orange pylon on his head. One day we'll pop by and put a carrot in his nose for him. He needs a carrot. He's got some sticks sticking out. But a snowman should maybe have a carrot or a corn pipe nose, but we don't have a pipe for him. I don't have coal either. Check it out now. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's about 45 minutes back. We were in front of a building, an apartment building. We pulled in and there's a good size, really big snowman with pylons. Check that out. Okay, I need a hoodie, guys. That wash will be ready to go in the dryer shortly too. Okay. So last time you saw Katie Patootie and Stretchy. They've been hibernating for weeks. I miss them so much. So if you go to the shorts chain, you'll see we had some deer come today. But it's been maybe 2 weeks. We really miss them. We have lots of stuff when they come out. There's bread and wieners and huge glass of that because I do really miss them a lot. Just gonna switch them around all in all the spices, guys. Make sure we utilize the spices we put in. And then you take a knife and cut in the middle. Make sure they get air in the middle. My glasses next. Yes, raccoons. Cutie, Patootie, and Stretchy. And Beavers. Beavers is Stretchy's sister. Cutie and Patootie are Stretchy's children, I think. .org, not .com. What happened? What's .org? Are you talking about your pinned comment for the website? Do we need to change that or something else? Okay, that heat's blasting. I'm going to shove that back a little bit. For the bamboo toilet paper. Okay. Alright, so I do notice that we need some napkins up here. So I'm going to go down and get the napkin refill. Just turn these down and a little bit of water. So there's that dad takes a Hollywood shower. He's the one that taught me that. He used to complain about other people who did it. In the napkin holder. And this wash should be ready to put in the dryer in a minute. She's doing a final spin out. Hi Brian, welcome. So glad y'all joined. Force it down to off. Just take a minute for the wave to stop. I guess we don't need our snow pants anymore. Now we'll hang up. These are athletic works. So I think that's maybe Walmart brand. Walmart or John Tiger brand. Do I need to put my first aid kit back in the Jeep? I had to cover over some areas that Dad had been scratching. I put some cream and a cover on for his registered massage therapist. Beavers' name are actually beavers. Shower with hour plus with endless hot water from a tankless hot. Oh yeah, you mentioned it's endless. That's super. Ours is huge, but you can run it dry, yeah. I lost 2 socks doing the wash the other day, so hopefully they show up. They weren't in the washer or the dryer. Now these new washers don't have a sealed bin. Things can get stuck down in the agitator. Oh, on the edges. You can take the front door off and check or get stuff out. It is a pain in the butt to do that. You need a putty knife to release it. So here's one of his band-aids here. So hopefully they show up. Start putting my socks in a garment bag. I just keep forgetting. Because the losses of cozy, warm, or different color socks. It's real. I don't like missing socks. Especially if it's a new pair and you look forward to wearing it. It was $10K well spent. Can't run the washer, dishwasher. Can run the washer and dishwasher and still take a shower at the same time. Okay, cool. So we have really good water pressure. It doesn't affect it too much, but our dishwasher runs on cold. Most dishwashers are supposed to be set up on the cold, and then their element heats it up. So my dishwasher doesn't take away from the hot water heater, and technically yours shouldn't unless it's set up wrong. Should be to the cold, and your element heats the water. And same with the washing machine. I don't use hot water for the washer. I use cold only, tap only. No such thing as too many socks, yes, but I do have too many. So there will be Dad's drawers. Okay. Sorry, that popped out there. We'll be going through to see what could be donated. Yeah, that popped out in spine, sorry guys. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I keep this on top cold. That's what I run it on, and then just I don't know if you can see under here, my dishwasher or plumbing. Yeah. So there's the plumb wire, and that goes into the cold. Yeah, goes into the cold. You can set them up different, I believe, but okay, let's wash up this frying pan next. Slip in the burgers again, they're pretty much done. So with that being said, I'm going to turn them down to minimum. We're just getting finished up our work, guys. So that's great. What was that? 9:38. I don't know what time they expect them to be in the shelter down there, but I think it's too late to detail us tonight. And I'll maybe take some socks. There we go. Yeah, skateboards. I haven't checked into cold water setup. You can put it into whichever. Like 120% correct about a lot of things, but I don't do plumbing and electrical. Sock find for dividing socks every week and wear them once. Okay. I like goofy designs. I love cozy insulated socks. I really enjoy socks. Now, if you're with Jess Palmadessa, you have to wear your socks at the beach. She doesn't like feet. So keep that in mind. If you're ever gallivanting around some of the beaches, you guys hang out with Jess. Make sure you put socks on to go to the beach in your sandals. So it's the opposite of the European way, where they don't wear socks and shoes sometimes, etc. We're almost finished over, guys. It's pretty cool. Tomorrow I'll do a Javex weight load. I'm starting to get a little bit piled up of my white stuff, so. Do I ever own a pair of toe socks? No, haven't. That's funny. Plain white socks, I wear my slides with socks. Calling the cops. Yes, Tommy. Socks at the beach is criminal. Imagine, Tommy, imagine if we went to California and we knew what beach Jess was at, and then we just like made a call to dispatch and we're like, people are wearing socks in their sandals at the beach, I have to come right away. Crispy, they're so uncomfortable. Yeah, I've never seen toe socks. That's funny. Funny as heck. I know, wouldn't that be funny? It would go in a queue and they wouldn't get there for an hour anyway, but it would be funny. They're wearing socks at the beach. I have to come right away. My goodness, even the sea creatures are wondering what's wrong. What are those things that she goes to see? Sea otters or walruses? I forget what they are. But Jess needs socks at the beach anyways, because she's always losing her shoes. Sea lions, that's it. Yeah, sea lions would even think we're strange. Under Armour slides. Okay, cool. So as long as I wrap these up right away, they stay warm until the bag's ready. It looks like a lunch truck pulling up at work or school. With your pre-wrapped roast beef sandwiches and hamburgers. Yeah, that keeps the heat in for a good 15-20 minutes probably. So then I always put water in the pan because that helps blubber the grease and it goes out in the composter. Never, not ever, goes down the sink drain. bring our carrot with us. These are the bamboo pillows I'm talking about. They're just too thick for me to be comfortable. And they're brand new. Couldn't return them to Canadian Tire because it was way past when I bought them. Sofa Kingdom! Welcome. Sofa, if you go back 1 hour, you'll see we did a video of a snowman with a pylon on its head. He does need a carrot. I have that right there. And he doesn't have a scarf, but I don't know if I want to give up any of my scarves. Maybe when we do our own snowman, I definitely would. Maybe put a bandana on him, on his face or neck or something funny. Figure that out. So this pillow cover should fit one of these. It's a beautiful quilt, but by the time Dad's done with the quilt, it's not going to be I want to keep, so we can donate these shams. It might be the only thing that they fit in these big huge pillows. So also, Sofa, if you go to the live that processed today from last night, we gave away size 11 winter boots to a guy named Dean from Hawaii, Hollywood. He's on the East Coast right now. So we went down to a homeless shelter and asked if they want it. We got one in. Let's do our next one. So you guys, these are beautiful bamboo pillows that could go to a good use. So there's our other one. So I'm gonna need 2 separate clear bags to put those in. The traffic cone works. Yeah, I had my pillow before the dude went crazy. On my pillow. Okay. He had some controversy, did he? Needs a good top hat. Yeah, I don't want to give up my cowboy hat. Maybe when we do our snowman, we'll do some props on him and decorations and things. Some socks. Yeah, Tommy, that's a good idea. So yeah, we'll when we do ours, we'll dress him right up. Those are great ideas, guys. They look comfy. I made my two shoes combo. One has a pair of the toe shoes. Okay. I'm gonna get those plastic bags. Maybe I'll take you guys down with me. Suck. Let's go back downstairs for a minute. What do I need on in here? Don't need this light on. Turn the fan back on. It's gonna get noisy, guys, on that. And we'll turn out some lights in a few minutes. And I need 2 clear bags. So I'll put them where I can trip over them. Not forget. So 1, 2. Thanks everyone for joining tonight. Super. We've been going 2 hours. You guys rock. Let's go. Couple sticks for arms. Yeah, so they put the sticks in that one. If you rewind and see, about an hour ago. But they're up really high. They look like whiskers. Scary Trigger, sup? Welcome. Scary, go back an hour and see a snowman that we videoed with a pylon for a hat. No, we didn't, Tommy. So if you want to pick a name or anyone, we can name that snowman tonight. Good memory. Tommy's a great director. You love that, right? Hi everyone, welcome. So you go back an hour, you guys will see the snowman. He's really big with a pylon on his head. Tommy's gonna name him, or someone will throw a name out here. So we won't be doing the carrot tonight. I'm not gonna go on private property at that apartment building. And I can't turn in from there. I'd have to go up around and turn in, so we'll do that soon though. I'll bring the carrot in the Jeep so I don't forget. Yes, Scary Trigger. Scary's been around since day one. A few of you guys have too. So there's 2 coffees. The one that goes in Moonfay and Jess a lot. It's been there since day one. MC's been there since day one. Did you rewind him, Tommy? You kind of have to rewind him and look at him to come up with a name, right? Sharpie the Safety Snowman. That's cute. Okay. Sharpie the Safety Snowman. Yep, that's a good idea. So we'll go with that unless Tommy comes up with something else. We can have 2 names too. Okay, so you're in agreement? Cool. That's his name then. I'm going to pin that. And Crispy, you can type your website in the chat again if you want. You're welcome to do that since I took the pin down. Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you always. Yeah, I tapped the flip camera and it booted me out, but it doesn't show swirlies in YouTube once it processes. It edits that. Like I can go out and use my text, my internet, my phone, and it only shows you guys live that I'm doing that. It edits it. You wouldn't know that after YouTube's done processing. They have really great servers and people working for the company. Pay IT probably 800 grand a year each, or goodness knows. Hi, Bryn. Welcome. Alright. There it is. Awesome. So I'm going to turn some lights out. Oh, I forgot to bring those bags up. Put them in the folder and then Jack's burgers where you can see them. Let's get these pillows and bags, y'all. First one, the beautiful quilted chair. Do the second one. I think it was around 9 o'clock last night. Those guys were still out. They probably have to be in by 10 or something. I don't know. That works like the shelter. Can I get to meet you guys while I use the ladies' room? Just Tony really wants me to do that carrot. Let me know. Really want to see me put the carrot in the snowman, don't you? Looking for gloves in the basket there. They're hard to find. Last pair I had were wet. Okay, so the deal is I'll get my stuff in the Jeep and then come back and get you guys. First aid kit and a carrot and pillows. Hopefully I turned the meat back on. Audio and video is okay, guys. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Do you sometimes watch anime next to your channel? No. What is it? So I'll screenshot that. There we go. Check. Check, yes, 1, 2. Okay, cool. Good. Good there, good. Have a no soliciting sign on the front door. I'm gonna have to get one for the back. We have camera stickers in the back of the house. I'm gonna have to get them for the front. Because, like I said, there's people banging the car waiting for me to snow shovel. I don't want anyone banging on the doors because of Dad's dementia. Have you heard of Ren? He's from the UK. Remember you mentioned you wanted to watch a piano related channel. Yeah, so if anyone's interested in piano, I would like to see someone start a tutor channel. That was always an aspiration of my mother. So, live streams about playing piano there sometimes in Blake's channel. Oh, okay. I know there's a guy who collabed with him once on singing. That was pretty cool. Lost. Get you guys into the gimbal next. Heck yeah, Jackie is great. Jackie's super great. We sent Jackie a pack of craft dinner. Real Canadian craft dinner. She loved that. She said she worked 2 double shifts, or 1 double shift there. She works really hard. Can't change my screen with these gloves on. Make sure I get everything in my purse. Door is locked. We're gonna double check the basement door, guys. Dryer should be fine. We'll turn the time back a little bit. Fire extinguishers on every level, so. Okay, basement doors locked up. All right there. Whew. Beep beepers. All right. I don't want to hit this clothesline pole, guys. So, would not be good. Hey, what? Listen. I've had other guys. I've looked into their eyes. But I've never loved before till you walk through my door. I've had, I sailed 1,000 ships. But no matter where I go, you're the one for me, baby. This I know that it's true love. You're the one I'm dreaming of. I don't know, guys. I'm getting a battery warning, so let's plug you guys in. Like a glove, and I'm gonna be true blue, baby, I love you. No more sadness. Kiss it goodbye. The sun is bursting right out of the sky. I've searched my whole life for someone like you. Don't you know that it's true love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True love, it's true love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True love, it's true. So if you should ever doubt. Let me plug this in. Good. Our battery's so low. Let's see what we can do here. Cut it into a lighter adapter. That's what this Jeep has. It has a lighter charging port. So guys, if we lose the stream because of battery, I'm sorry, but I've got her plugged in. This might suffice, we'll see. Tommy, yeah, I got the carrot on board. I'm just 2 minutes down the road, just see if the shelter's closed yet or not, and then we'll pop the carrot in. And if the battery dies, I will make sure you and Crispy are here when we do the carrot on that snowman's nose. But yeah, he needs a nose. He's got sticks and a hat, no scarf, no nose. He needs a nose. Might have just caught that battery in time, we'll see. Man, she was at 5%. I don't know why I waited till a 5% warning for me. And she dropped as low as 2 when I pulled over. So we just caught it in time, maybe. If I lose you again, I'm sorry. So as I told you before, this is Godigan Street. We could do merch and call it Godigan Street. No pun intended, I'm fully serious. Everything north of this street we're coming up to is the north end, and south is the south end of this street called North Street. And now we're in the hood. And don't worry about me, guys. I travel with the ability to protect myself right now. And further steps up aren't far away. But this is one pocket of our city that does have crime. There's pockets of crime in all cities. This is one of ours. Guys, I'll reach out in a bit, okay? Need to concentrate, assess the energy surroundings. Because at any time, knives could fly, gunshots could ring. Yeah, I need merch soon. I'd like to get some of Crispy's bikinis. I'm just not sure if I need large or extra large. I'll have to see. What's this text came through? I can't read that, Tilster, right now. I'd have to X out of the YouTube. flashed up too quick. So, I'll check in a minute. So yeah, they're here. To watch this crosswalk. I don't want to kill anyone. Yeah, they're here. Okay, let's roll up here. And I'm going to back up a little bit. Now that that car's gone. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright. Bye. I'll be back in a bit or another night. Okay, you too. Alright, so they accepted those fine. We'll beep and say bye. Bye! Alright, let's go do our care next. We'll have to pull over and check a text message in a minute. Alright, they're really appreciative of that. It's 24-hour, they can come and go, which is really interesting. There's one up at the Forum, an event place that they have to be in by a certain time and they don't like that. Alright, we're gonna spin for a minute. Thanks, Tommy. Alright, just that, guys. Alright, I'm back. Text said, worst place in the city you're going. And that's true. However, I'm definitely trained. So it's okay. And if people didn't worry about me, then there'd be something wrong. So I just heard that tea is being put on. We gotta do this carrot and the snowman fast. And get me back to have some tea. So let's go do our carrot and the snowman next. There was a security guy outside, so I just explained to him what I was doing. I saw one of the gentlemen that we saw last night. Told him to tell Dean we were around. Very thankful, very appreciative, good people. So don't ever let anyone tell you you're homeless or any different. People with houses that have worse addictions than people without. If you're worried about needles and pills, then you're probably not the right person to get care at a hospital sometime, because that's what they pump you up with. Any kind of surgery, ailment, things like that. So I guess our charging is doing what it's supposed to. We're still hanging on for battery. We are plugged in. It's Oregon's car dealership. I used to work there. I did my training there and then went to Oregon's Dartmouth Hyundai. I used to sell cars, you guys, at one point in time. I was one of the top gross salesperson. So gross is the amount they make in between what they buy a used for and sell it. We sold new as well. Alright, off to the snowman. What is his name? Something Safety Snowman. Crispy Tommy Safety Snowman. Something. Oh, Sharpie. It's in the pinned comment, guys. Sharpie. Yeah, that's him. So he's getting a nose tonight. He's going to be so happy. Getting his nose in a minute. This was a great live, guys. Turned out okay. I'm really happy. You guys are a really great support system. You know, Tommy, I had been in Johnny's chat there the other day, and someone really appreciated something I said to them, and they sent me, I think, a $12.39 donation or something. So it must have been 20, but with the exchange rate, it ended up being 12 something. That was really nice. I'm not going to say the person's name. Okay, a few more minutes, we'll be at the snowman. You getting nervous? Yeah. It started with an S and the last name started with a K. I was really surprised to wake up the next day and see that there. They were really, I think there may be a skydiver or something. They're really upset about someone in their family having cancer, and just to share some stories and to be empathetic during the middle of very serious political discussion mean the world to them. Alright, we'll just go up here and turn right at the lights, and then down that road a little bit is our snowman. So we're almost there. You guys are gonna get to see snowman again. Which we love that in the winter, right? We love snowman and angels, donuts. It's a full meal deal here, right up your guys' alley. Perfect size caliber for the calm after the storm. It is really calm, fresh air, peaceful, very beautiful night. And we know that 2 people at the Salvation Army will have beautiful pillows to have a good sleep on tonight. That's awesome. That's so awesome. So bamboo, they're like 6 inches. Just swear to goodness, but and that frees up some room in my linen closet. Otherwise, they just sit there and be dust collectors. We don't need to keep stuff we're not using. It's good to donate it to people who can use that. Everyone double tap smash that like. Like are good. Glad there's a tea on because I'm thirsty since my iced tea earlier. Alright, just through these lights is the apartment on the right. A couple apartments, but we're going to pull in there and do our carrot nose on Sharpie the Safety Snowman, aka Crispy Tommy, is the beauty ambulance. Yes, that's correct. What a nice name. I like that. Oh, you got a truck behind us that's not kind of like this, so speed up a little bit. Blinker. There he is. There's your snowman, guys. Alright. Now, we might have enough juice to get out. See? If it dies, I'm sorry. I'll plug you back in a second. Alright, let's do this, guys. Alright, guys, so this is Sharpie, the Safety Snowman. And he's going to get a nose. He's going to get a carrot nose. And he's going to be really happy. So see, he's got branches for arms. We'll stick his nose right here, guys.